and distinguished audience. Today, I'll be speaking on the contemporary concerns with ecology, vital lessons from Srimanta Sankaradeva, the medieval polymath, who is known for his influence on the Assamese literature and culture, but he also worked in the field of environment. The great polymath worked a lot for maintaining ecological balance in the Brahmaputra Valley, which is not known much among the people. The great medieval saint is generally known as founder of the Vaishnavite order named Ekasarana Namdharma. But his contributions extended to many other aspects of life, ecology being one of them. The multifaceted activities of the saint in literature, philosophy, performing art, architecture, painting, social reform, education, management, etc., made him a polymath. The concern shown by him for ecology way back in the 15th century proves his farsightedness. In one of his verses, he wrote that one tree is equivalent to 10 children. Nowadays, the scientists have proved how economically important the contribution of a tree. So, in that faraway period, he evaluated that contribution. His activities were completely in tune with the modern ideas. United Nations General Assembly formulated several Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) in 2015, Responsible Consumption and Production (SDG 12) and Climate Action (SDG 13) are two important SDGs out of these. We find ample evidence in the writings and activities of Srimanta Sankaradeva that he highlighted these two goals, even though these goals have been defined in the recent times only. So, even though these concepts were not defined in the medieval period, he worked on those areas. The architecture of Kirtanghar, the prayer hall in the religious order Ekasarana Namdharma founded by Srimanta Sankaradeva is unique, unlike all other temples in India. While the temples in other orders are made of brick or stone, the traditional Kirtanghar is made of eco-friendly materials like bamboo, thatch, etc. So, no hill was destroyed for extraction of stone, or no cultivable land was irreparably damaged for making bricks, or no river bed was damaged for extraction of sand. Some wooden pillars were erected in the construction of the Kirtan Ghar, but those too were very limited in number. Considering the huge extent of a forest in that period, the number of timbers taken for the construction of those Kirtan Ghar did not matter much. Therefore, it did not lead to any harmful deforestation, as most part of the land was under green cover in the medieval period. The polymath was well acquainted with the flora of the land. His writings have elaborate descriptions of the green wealth, mention of the indigenous flowers of Brahmaputra Valley in his magnum opus Kirtan Ghosha proves it amply clear. In the chapter Haramohana of this book, he describes numerous flowers which were then available in the Brahmaputra. Most of them have now been extinct. When he transcribed the Sanskrit scripture Bhagavata in Assamese, he inserted the names of indigenous flora wherever possible. All this prove his acquaintance as well as affection for the indigenous green world. Srimanta Sankaradeva advised plantation of saplings in the premises of the followers. For example, he advised his close relative Tulsi Ram to plant 108 saplings of the holy basil in the latter's premises. Now it has been proved that basil is a very important plant because it cures uh, TB. It has been used, it is now being used in Ayurvedic medicine. So, back in the medieval period, Sankaradeva used this plant for curing his this close relative by advising him to plant this basil plant. Such a number in a single residential compound was a huge number. This way of increasing green cover is a concrete step towards controlling air pollution as well as arresting atmospheric warming. Because to have 108 saplings in a single compound makes a quite a impression because it increases the green cover. The global warming of the present time has made such initiatives more and more relevant. The polymath advised the sculptors to use fallen trees only, not any living tree, while making wooden sculptures. It is evident from the instance of making the Madan Gopal idol during his stay in Guwahati, that is Majuli, when an elephant apple tree had fallen due to old age in the Than premises, the polymath asked his carpenter Corolla to carve out an idol of Lord Vishnu from out of its wood. So this is very significant that even for making a sculpture, he advised the use of a fallen tree only. He did not advise the sculptor to cut a tree. Such care was not necessary in a time when trees were plenty, but it showed his love for nature. Each tree is home to so many insects, birds, etc. So, loss of even a single tree contributes to the loss of biodiversity. He did not cut even the branches of a tree. When a branch of a tree was creating problem for him on the passage to his lavatory during his stay in Padmaushithan, he continued to bear with it till his disciple Madhavdeva chopped off that extended branch. So he did not want even to cut a branch of tree. So that was his love for the tree. Both Srimanta Sankaradeva and his successor Madhavdeva were conscious about the seriousness of land degradation. They avoided activities that might contribute to land degradation. When some mustard cultivation beside the Yogadhari lake was harvested with the assistance of the villagers, Madhavdeva asked the agricultural workers to sow seeds for the next crop over that soil itself without any further tilling, because tilling takes away the topsoil, where the fertility is lost. This helped arrest soil decay since any tilling necessarily leads to bearing of the topsoil and washing away of it in the rain, which we have alluded to in the context of the shifting cultivation. Thus, the loss of topsoil and subsequent land degradation was avoided. This may be termed as an early practice of natural farming, which was popularized by Fukuoka in Japan. So that sort of modern concept was used by Sankaradeva 500 years back, when this modern farming of natural farming was not even known. Water scarcity and pollution were two other issues that drew attention of Srimanta Sankaradeva. When the polymath migrated from Ahom kingdom to Kuch kingdom following royal persecution, he stayed in several places intermittently before settling at Padbausi. He left three such places, Kapalabari, Sonpura, and Kumarkochi, respectively, for water related issues. Water of the pond at Kapalabari was alkaline, leading to hair fall and other diseases of the devotees. Even Madhavdeva's mother died there. So everyone left that place. The river bank at the next hall, Chunpura, was made very dirty by some people, compelling the polymath to shift to Kumarkusi. But the water in the nearby pond there also was made unhygienic by bedding and community fishing. It was because of these problems that wells were dug for clean water. These wells were lined with rings of burnt clay. Such wells have survived for centuries. The well used by Srimanta Sankaradeva at Bordua has been preserved till now. So that sort of practices helped uh, people to have clean water. You can see the well used by Sankaradeva even now. It's there in Bordua at Nagaon. Solid waste management and public health are major concerns in the underdeveloped countries till this day. Many diseases spread because of improper disposal of waste. It is interesting that Srimanta Sankaradeva made stringent rules for his followers so that they stayed safe. Rule of taking bath after answering call of nature was made so that transmission of facial microorganism could be prevented. The residences thereby remain clean and healthy, a practice which was popularized all over the globe during the COVID period. Use of clean, fresh banana leaves for distribution of prasada, the holy offerings, was introduced in order to ensure cleanliness of the food. The devotee distributing prasada had to compulsorily wear a mask, a rule globally popularized during the COVID pandemic. Srimanta Sankaradeva made that practice 500 years back. It is in vogue in all Kirtanghar even now. This shows how fastidious the polymath was in matters pertaining to public health. So I have tried to speak a few words about how Srimanta Sankaradeva made people aware about ecological issues. Thank you.
Thank you.